This is a strange concept for me. Um, Generally, I prefer to interface with people only in person, and I suppose I'm using text messaging and the phone as well, and email as other communication forms. But uh, I have not used social media for a very long time, and when I did, it was for only a brief spell. Um, what I hope to do with this is to express my thoughts and my interests. Um, and I don't intend to cut anything. I don't intend to script things. I mean, of course, I may have somewhat of a plan for what a certain video may contain, of course, but most of what I intend to talk about are a lot of my writings and my poetry, and to ask you, the audience, to consider and respond. And I will also be posting some of my musical interests with the piano, namely. Perhaps I would sing if I get the gumption to do so. I hope to express through these videos more of just who I am, and perhaps I can learn to limit things like and when I speak. Perhaps I can learn to be more concise. I think there might be sort of a unique thing that I could develop through this platform, which I've similarly developed through sending audios to my closest friend, where I connect most deeply when I'm with myself, by myself. And I feel like I can express myself most clearly in that place when it's just me. And so perhaps I can here in this sense, with recordings, do a similar thing. I can express myself fully and attempt to explain some of the things that I consider in my mind. I attempt to explain some of the things that I struggle with, that I analyze, and I simply hope that what I share is something that can be of interest to others, and something that causes other people to think as well. So I hope that what I present here is, somewhat of a different light in a world of manufactured products and manufactured entertainment, right? And there's nothing sort of inherently wrong with that. But at the end of the day, we're humans, and we interact with each other in the best way, just as ourselves. And so that's sort of what I intend to do with this. I don't want to record anything with a script. I don't want to make a bunch of cuts and edits. If it works out better eventually, I have a mic, I have a camera, I can use that. But this is just my phone. Just an iPhone like any other dude or gal, but just a phone. And so I hope to remove some of the facade. I hope to present no facade if I can. I'm at my parents' house. I don't have my own home yet, or my own apartment at the moment. I've had many difficulties in terms of managing my own funds, and more importantly, in terms of managing my mind, and the way that my mind will often run rampant, and develop thoughts that are sort of destructive. So I hope to explain some of my behavior patterns and see if those resonate. Here's a plane flying over. But planes are a beautiful sound too, because they increase in pitch as they get closer, and then they sort of decrease in pitch as they fly away, just steadily. Now it's moving away. So I hope to be honest. I hope to express myself I hope to express my interests, and I hope to share some thoughts that may bring about discussion and conversation, whether that's through some type of, comment section conversation. I don't really know how that works very well, but uh, at the very least, I would hope that you, the listener, would find, if you choose to watch these materials, that you would find this to be interesting or enlightening or constructive or instructive, or something that causes you to think and to consider and to feel, and any combination of those in conjunction. I might also add that the way that I speak is not a facade. It is just the fundamental part of who I am. So if there are words that I say that or things that I phrase that are perhaps a little more complicated than the average speaker's speech, I apologize, and yet I do not. It is just the way that I think, and so in telling you this, though, I attempt to just be honest. I'm not trying to sound like Mr. Smarty Pants. The reason I like to phrase things a certain way and use big words is because I like to be specific, and I like to be exact as I can in the way that I phrase things. I think that's kind of inherent to who I am, to be analytical, to analyze, to try to speak specifically. So that's a tongue twister, speak specifically. So, yeah, that's that. I will present a lot of different types of material on here, and I hope that any amount of it could be interesting or constructive or instructive or what have you, whatever adjective we could apply to it. I hope that it is of value. And I also do not intend to advertise on the videos. And I'm also open to feedback as I begin to open this up. I want to hear what people are interested in me talking about, what they're interested in having discussions about. So that's what this is. That's what I would like it to be. The sun's kind of shining in my face, so I'm squinting a little bit, but thanks for watching.